Dr. Rosanna Hernandez. I would use the words go-getter, caring, and an opportunist to describe myself. I'm assistant principal at Fontana Adult School. I was a teacher at Fontana Adult School for about 6 years prior to becoming assistant principal. I've been an assistant principal since about 2 weeks ago, so right at the beginning of the month, November 2018. What I like best is that the things I do can impact the school as a whole. When I was a teacher, I could only impact students, maybe 30, 40 students that I saw in the classroom. But being an assistant principal, being an administrator, a lot of the things that we're doing right now, a lot of the projects we have coming are going to impact the school, many more students. So I think that that's the best thing about the job. I think my greatest strength is being able to work with people. And that's something that they teach you. They stress a lot when you're going to college. Even like earlier on in life, you're growing up, they say you have to have good people skills. And I think that's extremely important, putting people first. For instance, people come in and out of the office and I have a lot of things to do. And I could say, well, I'm not gonna talk to them, I'm just busy, so I'm just gonna block them off and do my work. But that's not gonna be good because then I don't have relationships with them. And I think the relationships have taken me far. I used to be a clerk in this district when I started 10 years ago. I started as a clerk. And then little by little, I moved up. I saw a position for secretary. I did that. I got to know people. Then an opening came up at Fontana High School for bookkeeper. I did that for a while. And then because of my ability to relate to people, I was told by various people, including the principal, she said, you need to go and look into becoming a teacher. And so I did, and it was great. I got this big, huge award. Like last year, I was Teacher of the Year for the entire district. So, I mean, it's meant a lot to me. So I think that's what it is. It's being able to relate to people and working with them and students and parents. So that's taken me far in life, and I think that's my greatest strength. I think one of my weaknesses is not being able to say no. Like whenever things come up, I could say no because my plate is kind of full. But I take them on because I just feel like, well, it's okay, one more thing that's gonna help people, that's gonna be better for like the organization as a whole. So I think that's definitely a weakness. Sometimes I need to be able to say no when projects come up just so I could focus and finish the things I'm doing at the time. What I'm doing to improve my weak area is reflecting at the end of each day. Like, did I take on new projects? When I'm driving home, that's like the best time for me to reflect. I go, okay, what did I do today? Did I take on new things? How am I gonna get the things that I had planned to do accomplished? Am I gonna be able to go back and say no to some of the things that I have? Am I gonna be able to prioritize? So those are things I think reflecting on my day is really what I'm trying to do to get better. My bachelor's degree I got in mathematics and I got in business and finance specifically. So I was able to use that to get my teaching credentials. So I taught math for about 6 years at Jurupa Hills High School. And then when I got my master's degree in education, then I decided to go and get my doctoral degree. And I did it all through the University of Laverne. I just really liked the campus. I liked the small class sizes. So I did that, got my doctoral degree, but unfortunately in the state of California, that's not enough for you to become an administrator. So I had to go back, get administrative credentials, which was another 2 years, and get a second master's. So basically it's all in education other than the bachelor's degree. But it's led me to where I am today, so all the money and all the sleepless nights, I think it was worth it. I think education is very important because for me personally, it's taken me very far in life. So I think if you look at where I came from, what I had, we were very poor when we came to this country from the former Soviet Union. There were times when my parents didn't have enough money to cover the rent. We lived in a small 2-bedroom and there were 5 of us. We had 1 car to drive and there were days when the car was broken and we couldn't fix it, so we had to figure out ways for him to get to work. So there were a lot of hardships, as there are for many immigrant families. But what I did was, I think it was, I want to say 6th grade. That's when I kind of got to see things for what they were. And I said, you know what? I feel like the ones around me who are doing well, the adults around me and my family who are doing well in life are the ones who have an education, who have gone to college. So that kind of lit the light bulb for me. I was like, no, that's probably what I need to do. I need to focus on school, because if I do, and if I get good grades, if I go to college, I should be like them. And so I think it's paid off for me tremendously. It's made me a different person. It's not just like, I think sometimes in high school especially, they tell you, well, if you want to have a good financial future, you need to go to college. And it's true, because that's been the case for me, but not necessarily. It's who it's made me. Like, I wouldn't have been the person that I am if it wasn't for the education. And I think a lot of people who go and pursue a college education, they need to be humble. Because not everybody has the opportunity to go, and when they go, they're not supposed to use that to look down upon others. The opposite, they need to inspire, they need to get more people in the process, and just so they can improve their thinking and how they see the world and make better decisions in life in general.